Hey everybody, it's your girl Blue, and I know it's late. It's approximately 12:07 out where I am. I decided to do a reaction to a movie trailer before I turn in for tonight. So, without further ado, here we go.
I hate what people like your clients stand for. We're going to prove once and for all that God is dead.
You're passionate about what you believe. And let's face it, it's why you're in trouble in the first place.
A student asked a question about remarks allegedly made by Jesus, and your answer incorporated scripture itself.
Yes. What were you thinking, Grace? I gave an honest answer to a student's legitimate question. I'm not going to be afraid to say the name Jesus.
I know that's
They're
right.
asking that you be fired plus revocation of your teaching certificate. You're on your own.
So what's the good news?
I don't like to lose. They've been dreaming of a case like this. They want to make an example of you.
Their true motivation was to take an innocent question and turn it into an opportunity to preach.
The message of the gospel has us standing in the way of a lot of things that powerful people want. We're at war.
The order in the matter of Thornley versus Wesley.
Mr. Kane will insist faith isn't on trial here, but that is exactly what is on trial.
If we grant Miss Wesley the right to violate the law, then our society will crumble.
The four gospels contain the actual
You look like
words
a
of
non-believer.
Jesus.
You're looking to prove Jesus Christ existed? That's ridiculous.
If we're going to insist that a Christian's right to believe is subordinate to all other rights, then it's not a right. Somebody is always going to be offended. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Have you reached a decision?
I would rather stand with God and be judged by the world than stand with the world and be judged by God.
God's not dead, he's surely alive. God bless you. Careful, or you might end up on trial.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was God's Not Dead Part 2. Now, if you all are not familiar with the first one, that one was about a young man in college, and he's in this class, and the professor that's teaching this class is an atheist, and as you all know, they don't believe that God exists. So he pretty much just tries to show him that God does exist. He's not dead. He's, like the song said, he's very much alive. And there's different like stories within the first one, about religion and what to believe in and what not to believe in. um kind of like heart-wrenching to watch, because you have some people that really don't believe that God exists, and then you have the other people that believe that God does exist. So it's a difficulty in itself. um God's Not Dead Part 2 stars Melissa Joan Hart. If you're not familiar with her, she's from the Nickelodeon TV show Clarissa Explains It All. I grew up on that show, so of course I'm familiar. Um, she was in an episode of Law and Order SVU. She's been in a few films and TV shows, so I'm not going to sit here and name them all. But she plays a teacher at a school. A student asked her a question. She gave them an honest answer that involved Jesus. Um, Apparently word got out about what she said to the student, and now they are taking her to court because, I'm guessing, because saying the word Jesus is prohibited where she is, and they're trying to say that that we're going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that God is dead. This one guy, I forgot his doggone name, but I recognize him. How can I not recognize him? He played Miguel Lopez Fitzgerald on that TV show Soap Opera Passions. He's playing her lawyer. They're literally taking her to court over the whole Christianity and her faith and whatnot. And they brought back the band. I think they were the Newsboys. They were the ones singing the song "God's Not Dead, He's Surely Alive." There were two other characters from the first God's Not Dead. They're back in this one as well. Um, like I said in the movie trailer reaction video to Miracles from Heaven, I 100% without a shadow of a doubt believe in God. I do believe he exists. He is the reason why I am even alive today. He is the reason why I have the things that I have today. He is the reason I've been getting nothing but blessings left, right, and sideways. I mean, that's just my opinion. And if I sound like I was coming off angry in the Miracles from Heaven reaction movie trailer, I greatly apologize. And let me explain to you why. There was a reason why I was highly upset. Not long ago, I believe it was I think like last year or 2 years ago, I was watching a movie called To Save the Children, and it was based on a true story. It was about um these elementary school kids. They were held hostage by this sadistic guy and his wife, and there was a bomb attached to him. I guess he started feeling remorseful, so he attached the bomb to his wife. He walked out and wound up killing himself. The wife had moved her hand like this, and when she did, the bomb went off. And mind you, there were children in this room when this took place. What if I told you all those children that were in that room when that bomb went off survived? I kid you not. They all survived. There were no dead. Nobody died. Nothing. If anything, they just got smoke ventilation because the bomb went off, it exploded and whatnot. This that was actually a story that they showed on Unsolved Mysteries, and from what I remember, a kid said that he saw this bright light, and I guess he said that the light was telling him, to move all the kids by the window or whatnot. So he told all his classmates, everyone move to the window. Everybody move away from the bomb, move to the window. So when the bomb went off, the kids were able to get up and climb out of the window. So they were trying to figure out, well, how did this happen? In any other case, a bomb goes off and there's a crowd of people in there, they're going to die. But they all survived. So I put a comment in the box saying that it was God, that it was God, it was Jesus Christ who kept these kids alive. And you have this one individual, I completely forgot the name. That's how it was. That's why I didn't really care too much about it. Was literally ripping into me because I said that it was God, the reason why they all survived. I literally was getting these hate messages from this person. I finally just cut the conversation short and said, you know what? That is your opinion. You don't believe in God, that is on you. But I believe in God. I validate my opinion on it. There was no other logical explanation to what happened to those children. They all survived. Yes, in a normal situation of that magnitude, people would normally die. But it didn't happen that way. So I wind up just deleting, blocking the person, period, because I was not going to keep the conversation going. And the person was literally trying to keep the conversation going, and I just cut them short because it was a waste of breath. This movie seemed like it's going to be great. It's actually coming out, well, I guess might as well just say today because the day is April the 1st. So it's coming out today in theaters. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go see it, unfortunately, because I have business to tend to. That's why I have to go ahead and head to bed. The first movie obviously was a great hit and was good. I believe without a shadow of a doubt that this one is going to be even more excellent. And like they said, God's not dead. He is surely alive. Look around you. It's living proof of it. That's just my opinion. I don't know about you, but that's just me. So, on that note, give me a thumbs up if you agree. If you have any comments or any opinions that you would like to share on this trailer, please leave it in my comment box. And I will definitely see you guys another time. I'm going to see what other movie trailers that I'm going to do a reaction to, but I'll do that another day when I'm available. So until then, I love you guys. You guys have a good night because your girl Blue needs her beauty rest. Bye.